Hello everyone, welcome on back to Hutan Pantai. Alright, so we're just getting started here. Oh, I didn't turn it on early enough. Wow, I already screwed up. I'm, what, a minute in? Not even that, so. Well, we'll go back and get it towards the end. We'll probably finish this field ourselves, and then we'll send a worker off in one of the bottom ones. I would like to, obviously we have two fields that need to be weeded, so I'd like to get those fields weeded today if possible, as well as the, was it Adco? I need that repaired. It is desperately in need of being repaired. It's in pretty bad shape, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm probably gonna place a small maintenance workshop. I was going to look if we have a small diesel tank or something. Just out of curiosity. I know I installed some, but I'm not sure if it's active. Or maybe it's just waiting to be installed. Maybe I haven't installed it yet. Sometimes that happens, but... we have the rice saplings at some point I would like to get sold. I don't think it's a huge rush. I might look to see what the prices are of some of our pallet goods, and maybe we could sell those when we go to sell those. Because we do have two things of lettuce there. I'm not sure here. We got 4 total things of lettuce. And there was one thing of mushrooms. We actually have a decent amount of fields ready to be harvested, actually. We have the oats right down there, and that field is ready. And I think the grass might technically be ready already. I don't think that's a huge need, though, the grass. It's not a, has to be done right away thing. I might look to buy more water buffalo here in the future too. They didn't eat as much as I had thought they would. If I was gonna guess, 5,000, 7,000 liters, somewhere in there. We got, I think, about 200 liters of milk overnight. Obviously, right now, they're not fully healthy. We just bought them last month. And they are only getting the 80% hay at the current moment. At some point, I'm going to want to try to get TMR. But that does require, obviously, straw, which we do not have at the current moment. And I would like to get a shed, obviously, for the straw. And all the bales. Not sure where we would end up putting that. I think that might be a taking that field situation, which I said a while ago that would eventually probably become part of the farm. We'll send that off on a worker. Yeah, you can see the maintenance gauge is non-existent. It is far gone. It is far, far gone. I should have a small one. Oh, here it is. 10 grand. It's just a small little maintenance shop, basically. I suppose that's going to be overlapping with things. We can just do free mode. I would prefer it right out front here. Or right, kind of out of the way. I think right there would be nice, a nice spot for it. I'm assuming this is the right, the right orientation. So we'll repair it. I don't foresee us getting rid of this tractor for a while. It's just kind of how the cookie is crumbling at the current moment. We just can't afford a lot of the nice tractors. Hopefully soon. I mean, we can hope, but we're definitely quite a ways out. I would say, maybe getting a dairy and trying to get more ways of making money might be a priority over doing buying a new tractor or something. At some point, we will want to try to do the temple. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it. It sounds like it's very, very long to do. I'm not sure if it's going to be something we'll be able to finish. And that's kind of the worry of mine. How did that get missed? Not sure how I missed that, but yeah, that's kind of the worry. Is that we wouldn't be able to finish. Logically, I'm sure if we get, the large sawmill going, it could be fine, but it's not cheap to buy just woodland. And eventually you're going to run out of woods to cut down. Because it sounds like it needs an absolute ton of, long planks, beams, and all that stuff. I think when we do oats, we might try to put it into straw. Long term, I would prefer to get a square baler and just try to do it that way. Obviously, silage would take an extra step, but it's so much easier for hay and straw. I find the bale's just a lot easier to manage. And I think they're slightly larger sizes. Not like a ton larger, but just enough to make it worth it. Yeah, of course, this hill is pretty steep in here. This is the first video after the most recent update. I don't remember the exact date. It's like mid-December when it came out. Not sure when this video will come out, but that's when the update came out. I missed this corner down here as well. Some of this might have been a worker. I might have just missed that it missed it. But it probably still ends up being my fault, but worker could have did a better job as well. Yeah, it's kind of a interesting kind of spot where it's like I kind of want a new tractor, but I also want the land, and then be able to do at least start on the temple. We can sell the beams and stuff there, and they're worth a lot more money there versus anywhere else. So it's like a long-term thing that could potentially make us more money if we do it that way. Well, I think I'll go ahead and do a time lapse for this, so I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. Alright, so we're just about done here with the weeding. I think we missed 2 little spots. One right up there, and then some of the small bits missed from turning around. Just right at the bottom looks like we missed it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is rented, isn't it? This hoe. We'll have to get it returned if it is. I think I kept the rental a lot longer than I had initially thought I was gonna. If I remember correctly. Go ahead and take a look at it. Now this is that one random spot that I'm not sure why it's messed up on, but it is. I'm not sure why these fields are all kind of spotted. I don't know what to say. I really don't. You can see it's spotted. I don't know. We do have to do second layer of fertilizer on this field as well as this one. So I'll have to make sure and get those done. Yeah, it's this spot right here. It's hail damage. And I did a direct drill because one of the updates was supposed to fix that. It did not fix it. So I'll have to cultivate it next time. Maybe it's like a, future hail damage, not pre-existing. Maybe that's it, but so it should be in here. Yep, right there. So we'll return that. Be nice to finally return it. Yeah, we'll have to get the get these fields sprayed. Because I think liquid fertilizer is probably how we'll do fertilizing in the future. Well, I'll get the combine probably unloaded and then moved over to the last rice paddy field. And honestly, we could get these replanted maybe this month too. Direct drill. We don't have solid fertilizer, do we? Yeah, we don't. And in this case, I would prefer to do solid because it would just be fine. We wouldn't have to go through a second time. This baler is tempting. I'm not gonna do it, but it is tempting to buy. I think we'll buy 2 bags for the time being. Oh, we'll buy 3. And then we can buy 1 bag of seeds. Technically, these are better than this, but I can't bring them back on the forks the way I want to with the other goods at the same time. Well, this could easily do that field there, too. Yeah, I don't know. There's those small little spots in these fields. I'm not sure if it was missed from planting or we just weren't keeping up with the water situation. Could be either or. Honestly, this is fairly low on diesel too, so I'll probably get this filled up since I'm going that direction or that general direction. And then I'll pick up the bags. All right, let's get this filled up. And I was thinking we could potentially do a Deadwood contract to fill up sawmills. Just thought of that. I'm going to look through here for contracts too. Nothing great outside of the Deadwood. The Deadwood seems pretty dang good. It's 7 trees. I'm not sure if we could bring them all in one load or not, but we'll accept it. We should have a chainsaw. If not, then I'll have to buy a chainsaw. We'll likely just use super strength, at least for this time. I think those 7 trees would be decent in the large sawmill. Obviously, I'm not going to place the the small one just for those 7 trees. I can just lease this one for 1 month, then unlease it after a month. Unless we get another Deadwood contract in the future, then we could just do them all. You know, do another one, bring it over. Maybe look to get a bigger trailer in the future. I'll have probably a worker do the outfield out here. That gives me a little bit of time to get the planter seeders set up in this field. The harvester could kind of sit there for the time being. It's not in the way. And we'll hurry up and we'll do some Deadwood. I'll start at this side up here. I'll start it up here. That way it's going down the steepest portion of the hill. Have to raise that up. Now this is honestly a fairly good thing for a worker to do, if I'm being honest. Spraying after the crop has grown a little bit is not my strong suit. But it'll be nice. We can have some wood and stuff for the temple. It's going to be a very small amount compared to what we need. It's a very small drop in the bucket. And we can set this up, but I do need that. Oh, no, it's set to 4. It might be fixed. Well, what if they finally fixed it? Maybe they fixed it. Maybe they fixed it. And it's right up here. I think with this in the flatbed mode as well as the trailer, we should be able to bring everything out here in one, couple of pieces. I do have to be careful because I know I was accidentally destroying some in Riverbend when I was doing this. I think we have a chainsaw, right? Yes, we do. Wait. All right, so there's 7 total trees. This looks like one of them. Yep. Yeah, it does seem like Deadwood is a pretty good product to do. At least in 25. I think in 22 is basically worthless. But you can get a decent amount of liters from putting it into a sawmill. Actually make some money out of it. And this one as well. Try to get them all cut down. Here's one. I know I was having issues with them debranching in Riverbend, so gonna have to bear with me on that one. So I was ended up destroying most of the trees. I think I destroyed 2 because of that. It's definitely a little bit more finicky on debranching them compared to 22 was. 22, you basically just held down the button and it would do all the work for you. Oh, here's one here too. There's 2 of them here. I think this is the last 2. Maybe one more. Yeah, that's probably one more. I do have super strength now. I'm going to keep it to just the trees for the usage of it, though. Or if I tip something over. But that is in Lumberjack, because I do have Lumberjack now. Which is quite a nice mod to have. So this should be one more. Alright, so here is the last one. Yeah, like I had said, it seems to be a little bit more finicky on debranching these. Maybe it's really tough to just debranch the Deadwood too. I haven't really did much for forestry, but yeah, the way you used to do it is not how you do it anymore. Alright, so we'll start cutting these up. Slowly and surely, we'll try to get them all, hopefully all of them loaded up in this first trip. Alright, so we're officially leaving the forest. The very, very full trailer. It's stacked far higher than it probably should be. So I'll have to take this very, very carefully. Now, I did notice something quite unfortunate, really, when I was moving the drill. We planted one of the rice fields into oats. Yeah, it happened. Thankfully, this one here will be correct, but yeah, that one up there, not so much. I honestly didn't think it would have let us, so never even thought of that as being a possibility. A worker is not working on this field, so I was just gonna quickly spray it ourselves. Then we'll go and get the sawmill rented, and we'll bring all that stuff down there. I'm hoping we see a decent amount of Deadwood contracts, as long as it's, you know, decent here. It should be, because in Riverbend it was quite fantastic. So basically, you know, free money, money that we'll basically get paid to do. Actually, if you think about it. We'll get paid $1,000, and that's going to be about what the monthly cost is to rent the production. So we're basically net even right now, and then we'll obviously have beams and planks to sell. This will give us some wood chips as well, so I'll have to keep that in mind. We'll get this moved the last time. To fix that, I'd have to replant it myself. A worker's not going to replant over top. I'm just going to leave it, though. Oats are, 4 months, so we'll just kind of leave it as is and adjust it after that. We'll change it back afterwards. Yeah, like I said, I didn't think it would even let us, so I was kind of surprised it did. Alright, let's get this marked. It's way up here, right? We'll take it. Yeah, next time we'll have to do the oat harvest here. So I don't think we'll have much to do next month outside of that harvest. I don't think we have any other fields ready. Maybe we'll be lucky and there's some good contracts. This month there really wasn't anything like superb. Some decent ones, mainly harvest, which is one of the few that we really don't do. Yeah, it'll be nice to at least get a little bit of a start on the temple. I do realize it's going to take forever to actually finish. I'm not sure if we'll even get to that point because it's that far off. Like, we are that far off. Unless we can get this to run straight, you know, a large sawmill straight, we would still be months and months of processing to even have it done. And plus he'll need cement goods. I think it's over here. He'll need the cement goods, cement bags, bricks, roof plates, I'm assuming. That's all stuff that takes a while. That corn? Yeah. Huh. It looks slightly different. It's all things that take a while to do. In cement factory, we'd have to purchase ourselves. We can't rent that. And those are like $300,000, so not cheap. Do we turn off here or do we... Yeah, we can go this way. Alright, here we are, slowly making our way to the sawmill. I'll have to make sure and rent it before we drop these off. Because otherwise, well, it's not going to be good. We'll lease it $821 a day, so it's not too bad. I'm not sure if the temple needs normal planks or not. We can check in here. The temple does require just regular planks as well. What about this first step? What does it require for this? Planks, long, and cement bags. Yeah, right. We start right away with something that we can't actually do. So yeah, we'll leave this off then. Oh no, we can kind of turn whatever on actually, yeah. Beams are worth a good amount of money. I think we'll leave planks along and wood beams on for now. Alright, let's get this put in here. 12,500 liters of wood. Not too bad. It'll run out of this within a month, I would assume. Yeah, we'll have it run wood beams and long planks for the time being. We'll see how much it gets. We can gladly sell it. Then hopefully in the future we can get some more Deadwood contracts. We can hope. That would be quite nice to have, at least. Of course, right at the end, a weeding contract pops up that I'd actually be interested in. Well, that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.